Ever catch yourself staring out the window, thinking back to the days when your phone buzzed with plans, dinners, coffees, laughter spilling over, and now it sits quiet? Maybe your circle's shrunk, names faded from your address book, and you wonder, am I missing something? Here's the gut punch I learned watching my grandpa Joe, 76, sit alone with his tea. You don't need friends after 70. Not the way you once did. It sounds wild, right? We're wired to think friends are the glue of a good life. But past 70, that glue can loosen, and what's left isn't loneliness, it's freedom. I used to worry Joe was lost without his old crew. Till he grinned, "I'm fine, kid," and I saw peace in his eyes I'd never clocked before. Today we're diving into 5 reasons why ditching the friend chase after 70 can light you up. Ways to lean into independence that don't just patch the quiet, they make it sing. These aren't cold theories. They're lessons carved from watching folks I love. Mistakes I've made, assuming they needed more than they did. Stick with me. There's a twist in the 5th reason that flipped my whole take on aging. Plus a story midway that still knots my chest, showing how letting go can hand you a happier, wiser you. This isn't about shutting doors, it's about opening your own. Hit that like button. It keeps this real talk rolling. Not subscribed? Click it, tap the bell. Don't miss out. Love this? Drop a 1 below. Not your vibe? A 0 sharpens me. Got a tale? Solo or social? Share it. I'm here. Let's jump in. Ever think back to those days when you'd polish your shoes, rehearse your lines, and hustle to keep the room's eyes on you, like my Aunt May, 71, bustling around her kitchen in her 50s, apron tight, piling plates with roast just to hear great party? She'd beam, gotta keep 'em coming back. Voice high, hands quick, always proving she was the glue, the one who mattered. I'd watch, proud, thinking, she's got it made. But now she sits with her coffee between smirks. Who am I dressing up for? After 70, that proving ground fades. You've earned your stripes, no crowd needed to clap. A 2020 Journal of Aging Studies piece I dug into says it's sharp. Past 70, social validation drops off your radar. Your worth's etched in the lines on your face, not the guest list by your door. May used to chase it, work buddies, church pals, phoning, "Let's do lunch." Her laugh a little too loud, masking the strain. A retirement hit, and those ties unraveled. Calls went quiet, busy the excuse, and she'd sit, hands twisting. Did I mess up? I'd say, they'll call, but they didn't. Left her chasing shadows of nods she'd already won. Then she turned it, grabbed a sketch pad, drew daisies, let the silence settle. "I don't need their yes anymore," she told me one dusk. Pencil smudged, eyes clear. No more small talk marathons, no more "am I enough" dances. Just her, steady, free of the old game. I kick myself now, should have grabbed her shoulders years back, said, "May, you're a damn legend. Stop running." She spent too long bending for folks who didn't see her shine, her spark dimming under their shrugs. I've felt that pull too, wanting my cousins to nod when I spoke. But watching May taught me, after 70, you don't prove, you stand. If your kids drift, your old crew fades. Don't hustle for their spotlight. You've got your stripes, wear 'em proud. They'll see or they won't. Either way, you're whole. Ever feel that buzz of a packed table? Forks clinking, voices overlapping? Shift from a warm hug to a headache you can't shake? I saw it in my Uncle Ray. 73, once the guy who'd holds court at the bar, beer raised, laugh booming. Next round's on me. I'd grin, he's the life, till he started dodging, slipping out to his porch, stars overhead muttering, too much noise. I'd tease, missed the party? He'd shake his head, this is better. And I didn't get hit till I saw peace carve lines around his eyes softer than any crowd ever did. A 2022 Psychology Today article I read lays it bare. After 70, your soul leans toward quiet, chatter's a weight, peace a balm. Ray used to pack his nights, poker, grill outs, phone pinging with where you at, till the invites thinned and he'd pace, they forget me. I'd nudge, call him up, but he held back. One evening he sat, crickets humming sky-wide, and told me, this beats the hell out of that racket. No more dodging gossip, no more nodding through gripes, just stillness, folding around him like an old coat. He'd say, I wasted years on loud, now I hear me, and I'd see a man not lost, but found. I should have caught it sooner. Ray, you're not fading, you're settling. I thought he needed the buzz, wrong, he'd outgrown it. I felt that too, crowds draining me till I'd rather watch rain than chat. If your days hum with shoulds, catch-ups, coffees, let them go. Sink into the quiet, it's gold chatter can't touch. Ever pour your heart into a pal, baking their cake, lending an ear, only to get a shrug when you need them? I watched my grandma Rose, 74, do it. Book club queen, trays of cookies, voice warm as she hosted. They're my people, she'd say. Till her birthday passed, no card, no call. She sat, hands clasped. Guess they're tied up. But her eyes glistened. I stood there dumb, thinking they'll make it up. They didn't, left her bruised, and I didn't see till she stopped. A 2021 social science review stat hits hard. Fewer ties after 70 mean less stress. Drop the load, dodge the hurt. Rose'd wait, table set, phone dead, till she snapped, why am I trying? She quit the club, turned to her garden. Roses sprouted, not wounds. No one lets me down now, she grinned, hands muddy, face bright. I'd thought she's lonely, but no, she was lighter, free of promises that snapped like twigs. She'd tell me, I carried him too long, now I'm me, and I'd see strength blooms where tears once fell. I wish I'd said, Rose, they don't deserve your cookies. She hauled their baggage till it broke her, should have handed her shears sooner. I've felt it, cousins flaking, me stung, till I learned from her, trim the ties, spare the tears. If your crew cuts more than comforts, let them drift. Less weight, more you. Ever count the minutes you've sunk into stale talks, nodding at same old rants, or outings you'd rather skip? I saw my neighbor, Mr. Lou, 72, trudge to brunches, tie loose, eyes dull, picking at eggs while pals droned. He'd shuffle home, wasted day, voice flat. I'd nod, next time, not seeing he could ditch it. He'd sigh, they expect me, and I'd miss the cage till he broke it. A 2023 Time magazine piece says it clear. After 70, time's a treasure. You choose who polishes it. Lou'd sit through whining, weather, politics, till he muttered, no more. Quit the brunches, grabbed a rod, hit the lake, water lapping, sun low. This is mine, he told me, grin wide. Ours his, not theirs. I'd think, he's missing folks. Wrong. He'd traded duty for joy, clock ticking for him. Not them. He'd say, I gave them too much, now I keep what's gold. And I'd see a man not shrunk but stretched. I should have told him, Lou, hoard your shine. He let him steal too long. Wish I'd handed him that rod years back. I've felt it. Hours lost to nice chats I'd rather sleep through. If your time's bleeding on others' whims, snatch it back. Your hours are yours. Spend 'em rich. Ever lean on a room full of laughs to feel alive, chasing voices to drown the quiet, only to crash empty? I watched my mom, 70, run that race, phoning pals, "What's up?" till she'd slump, "I'm worn out." I'd push, "Call again," blind to the truth. She didn't need them. She had her. She'd sit, eyes tired, thinking company was her spark. I didn't see till she lit it herself. A 22 gerontology study cuts deep. After 70, your own company tops the crowd. You've lived you longest. Mom dropped the chase, picked up a pen, scribbled her days, sipped tea in silence. "I'm good with me," she laughed, face soft. No crowd to prop her up. I'd fret, "She's alone?" Nope, she'd tapped a well inside, joy spilling free, not begged. She'd say, "I ran for their light, mine's brighter." And I'd see a woman not hollow but whole. I wish I'd told her, "Mom, you're your own son." She chased shadows too long, should have handed her that pen sooner. I've felt it, needing chatter till I sat still and found me. If your days echo without a crew, dig in. You're your best pal, and that's the sweetest deal. Let's dig into the raw dirt. 3 souls who planted these truths in me. Mrs. Clara, 77, my old librarian. She'd bustle for her bridge gang, cards and tea, voice high to please. "Keeps me going," she'd say. Then they skipped her, moved the game, no call. She sat, deck untouched. "Guess I'm out," voice thin. I brought her pee-pee, saw her slump. Should have said, "Clara, you're the prize." She didn't, faded till she sketched alone, free. Clara taught me, proving's a chain, break it. Then Mr. Pete, 75, down the road, big talker, bar nights loud. Pals thinned, he'd growl, "Where's my crew?" I'd shrug till he stopped. Sat by his fire, whiskey solo. Better this way. Quiet one, he glowed, no noise to dim him. I should have seen Pete. Peace is king. He found it late, last, Aunt Dot. 78, she'd cling to us. Don't forget me, eyes wet. We'd drift, she'd wilt. Then she danced, classes, twirls, no calls. I ranked, "You're quiet." "I'm full," she beamed, solo, strong. I wish I'd pushed, "Dot, you're your roots." She grew when she let go. So what's the beating marrow of all this? The thread that ties it tight? After 70, friends aren't the lifeline you've been sold. Those threads you cling to, thinking they'll hold you up, can twist into chains that pin you down, heavy and cold. But here's the flip. Shedding that weight doesn't drop you into some dark pit. It cracks open a sky you didn't know you could claim. These 5 reasons, standing tall on your hard-earned stripes, sinking deep into quiet like it's a warm bath, trimming the baggage that's bruised you too long, hoarding your hours like gold nuggets, lighting your own spark as your truest pal. They don't shrink you into a corner. They stretch you wide, wings unfurling to catch your own wind. I missed it with Mrs. Clara, her fade into silence, that thin deck of cards gathering dust. Still cuts me when I think of the Petino I brought too late, Mr. Pete's growl rumbling through his empty bar nights. I didn't hear the peace beneath till it bloomed. Aunt Dot's cling, her voice trembling over the line. I let it echo till she twirled free. A 2023 AARP note I stumbled on says it's stark. 70% of elders feel this shift, this slow turn from crowd to calm, numbers ringing in my ears like a bell I ignored too long. It's not their light you're missing, it's yours waiting to blaze. Happier isn't a room full of chatter, it's you unshackled, breathing free. Stop proving yourself. Let those old applause hands clap for someone else. You've danced enough. Sink into peace. Shut the door on the buzz. Let the crickets sing you home. Trim the baggage, cut loose the ties that nick your skin. Walk light with no one to disappoint. Hoard your hours. Stop tossing them to stale talks. Cradle them close for your own dawn. Be your pal. Sit with yourself like an old friend. Share a laugh with the mirror. No crowd required. I learned this late with Grandpa Joe, his quiet tea, a lesson I didn't catch till he was gone. Aunt May's hustle, Grandma Rose's tears. I watched them stumble, wishing I'd whispered, "You're enough," before they fell. Small steps aren't small, they're roots breaking stone, lifting you steady when the winds of should try to sway you. This is the soul of it. Shed the load. Stand on your ground. Soar your own way. Clara's lost shuffle. Pete's firelit grin. Dot's wild spin. They're roots I didn't water till they grew wild. What grabbed you today? Clara's untouched deck, cold in the dusk. Pete's whiskey glow, warm against the night. Dot's twirl, free in the breeze. Drop it below, I'm here. Ears open. Try it. Skip a call, sit solo. Taste your own air. Tell me how it feels. Love this? Toss a one and share. Spark someone's shed. Not your rhythm? A zero keeps me real. Hit subscribe, tap the bell. Let's age bold, not bowed, chins high. Catch you next time. Shed the crowd, stand firm, soar wide, claim every inch of your shine.